a race over fences. He's going to win the biggest one of them all here, and it's Rule the World who wins the national for Mouse Morris, and a dream first ride for 19-year-old David Mullins.
And seeing Mam and Charlie when I came back in, it was a great feeling. It was nearly a bit emotional. I've been stuck for words to say what I've been feeling.
How did the ride come about on Rule the World in the Grand National?
Well, I had rode him 2 times before that. Got on well with him, and you know, the decision was up to Brian to figure out which one he wanted to ride, either Sir de Champs First Lieutenant or Rule the World. And as far as I was concerned with Mouse and that I was going to be riding whichever one Brian didn't for him. It was a bit of flip-flopping. First Lieutenant got Brian Cooper the job basically with Jigginstown, so you know, it was hard for him to leave that horse for a horse that had never won a race over fences, and you could see where that decision came from. But thankfully it worked in my favour. And
were you kind of secretly hoping that you get on Rule the World?
Yeah, I had been down to school, and Mouse made a national fence, and I'd been down to school him over them, and yeah, no, I thought we had it was a great ride to get anyway. God knows after that with the Grand National.
Yeah, and you said afterwards that the race just seemed to pan out perfectly for you.
Yeah, I seen one horse fall, and that was First Lieutenant at the third.
And First Lieutenant is down on Holywell.
I got a bit of an eerie feeling for a minute or two about that, because I felt like I was on my own then. I don't know for what reason, because Jigginstown had another runner, but felt like I was on my own. But after that, I never seen another loose one, sorry, and there was never any trouble. There was never, yeah, it was straightforward.
You kind of got in, you got in tight to the fourth last?
As they go over the open ditch, and a bad mistake there, a shuddering error by Rule the World.
Oh, yeah, but that happens.
Yeah. But that was nearly the only mistake that he made, was it?
That was the only mistake he made. Over the amount of jumps and 4.25 miles. Yeah. You're bound to make one mistake.
And then going down to the last, like for me, what characterised that ride was how patient you were on him. That you went down to the last, and instead of going for it there, you had the wherewithal to wait in behind.
Yeah, well, it clicks into your head. It's not about how big a race is, really. If it was any race, you do whatever you think is right, and that's it.
As they come to the final fence, and Vic's Canvas joins level now with the Last Samurai. Over in third, Rule the World, Gil Gamboa in fourth, and Uccello Conti.
I said it before, I seen Ruby on Racing UK doing a preview before the Grand National and how to ride it. He'd won on Hedge Hunter, and he said he was going well, and he was just waiting to get to the elbow before he gave everything. That's just race riding, really.
Yeah. And like, did you think you picked them up whenever you got to them?
Yeah, I was fairly confident.
And what was that like? How did that feel? I
don't think I've been stuck for words to say what I've been feeling, but I don't think I felt anything.
Really?
You're riding a race.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I felt anything.
And here's Rule the World on the outside, who's coming home strongest of all, and it's Rule the World, the horse who's never previously won a race over fences. He's going to win the biggest one of them all here, and it's Rule the World who wins the national.
It was magic crossing the line and seeing Mam and Charlie when I came back in. It was a great feeling. It was nearly a bit emotional, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't think I felt anything until I crossed the line.
And then what about afterwards? Was it just brilliant to have won the Grand National?
Brilliant.